Howdy, folks. It's Saturday evening. I don't know the number. It's January, middle of January. I'm possibly got the COVID. Or the flu, as we like to call it. Back in the olden days, that's what we used to call it. I don't know, I got like muscle achy, and the guy I was working with's daughter got tested and was positive, and the other lady that was here was like sick. I don't know. I feel better now. It was just like one day, I like dug a small trench or two small trenches and then broke a sweat and let that sweat dry on me, which is like always the way I get sick. Like going to the gym, sweating, going home and not showering right away or something, or going to jiu-jitsu, sweating. Yeah, just leaving my sweaty clothes on. But anyway, I think I'll be good in a couple more days. Been sleeping a lot more than usual. I've been doing van upgrades. It's a fucking hellhole in here right now. I won't even show you. But I'll show you, fuck it. Just like organizing better, doing things that I should have done in the beginning or a long time ago. I got new drawer pull handle things. These things. Way better. Matches the silver theme. They were chintzy looking before. And they're like meatier to pull on. So those are cool. I've had those, I just haven't never installed them. Yeah, I got this area got cleared up big time. Oh, I mounted my new battery charger here. Which is awesome. I got a fucking power strip back here. I can just flick it off if I don't want stuff on. Skateboards here now. Live here instead of up in my top rack. Dirty clothes lives here now. And down here is the diesel. I just did that right now. Today. Because I've been thinking about it fits so perfect. Like, it's I think it's 2.5 or 2 gallon diesel tank for the stove. This is where Leo's litter box used to be, and he hated it because he had no headroom, and he does not like to go in holes like that, like some cats do. He did not. But it's so perfect, and it runs like the tubing goes right here. I'm gonna have to clean this up a little bit better. Just didn't have any clamps to mount to here, but I mean, it's good. Oh, and I have a battery warmer plugged into that. That's my next step tonight, is getting under here and plugging in the battery warmer, because it's gonna be 30 tonight. Not that it matters, but because it's only critical. It just keeps the diesel fresher. It's not like temperature cycling. But then it goes down here, down here, down here, runs through here, and then let me get a light for you. This is the diesel tube right here. And then it plugs in right there. Literally couldn't be an inch longer or an inch shorter. I don't know why I never did that in the first place. It was all the way back there under my sink before, which I could smell it when I was sleeping sometimes. Which just, I don't know. I didn't mind it, but probably was getting me high in the middle of the night. And yeah, now I freed up a bunch of room under my sink for... I might put my leveling blocks under there, because they're outside on the rack and it looks skosh white trash coming from me. Just barely white trash. If those were gone, perfectly acceptable white trash. So I think I might move those in there, and then he has another litter box now, which I think he'll use. But yeah, that was a sweet upgrade. Nothing on my list. I made like a list of 7 things. None of what I did today was on it. Oh, my brake light broke too, which it's been broken. See, I have like not 100% breathing through my nose. But yeah, the brake light broke, so I think a cat jumped on it and snapped it, which is fine. I just took it off. I just have to remember if it starts raining a ton, that could leak through here. I don't think it will, but yeah. Oh, and I got a battery warmer down there where my batteries are too, plugged in. It's got a temperature thermocouple thing, so when it gets under 35, it turns on. It's for like water pipes. You're supposed to wrap water pipes with it, but most of my water connections are freeze-proof, aka metal. I'm just thinking. I do have one other heater. It's like a magnet heater, and I could magnetize it under the sink or to the sink, and that would be all the heaters. But I just want to say what's up. I'm leaving. Don't know if I told you this. I'm leaving in 5 days. Stoked. It's just too much here. No, not even. Too much isn't even the word. It's just this is still in 3D. I'm in 5D. I'm going a different way. Simple as that. And I've almost eaten all of the food that's acceptable to put in my body. Actually, most of these are on the edge of acceptable, but you bend it sometimes when you have to. I hear like very high-pitched electrical. It's not bad, it's just annoying right now. Maybe it's that heater down there. It very well could be. I've never heard that noise before, and it didn't just stop right then, so I don't know. Oh yeah, go check out my other channel, The Hobo Grappler. It's more of my jiu-jitsu and martial arts channel. But the first video just dropped hours ago. And it's a sweet direction I'm headed. And I'm going to be able to hit up 10th Planet Savannah. And then, I don't know if I told you, but Linda's visiting. That's where I'm leaving. Well, that was the catalyst to make me leave. And like give me a solid time. Because I was like, I wanted to leave days in. Actually, hours into getting here. Had a couple breakdowns. Just clutteredness. Dirty clutteredness. And it's just like when I cook a vegan meal, everyone just ghosts. It's like fucking flicking the light on with cockroaches. It's like, bro, you can eat vegetables. None of my food is going to kill you. Not that your food would, but I don't know. And they put meat in everything instead of cooking it separate. So I've literally eaten none of their food. Actually, one time they made squash. They had leftover, like, stir-fried squash or something, which could have been fried in butter. I didn't even ask. I just slammed it in my mouth. I've been here, like, 15 days. So, and I've made dinner, like, 4 times for everyone. I've made other times, but I just don't say anything now. I have some bomb chili in there. It's mine. But I have enough cat food for Leo to move up to the heavyweight division. He's already got the belt at kitten weight. The weight that he's at now, which is just svelte, supple leopard weight class, and he's moving up to fat cat Garfield level. And I got his worms taken care of. And his ear mite itch seems to be more or less not getting worse. So I consider that a win. But yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going to Atlanta the 1st of February. And I'll probably hit up the gym there because I took a seminar from the coach there. So I know at least a few people there. And then I will promptly get the fuck out of Atlanta after a day or 2, 3. We'll see. And yeah, then I will see what's up. But I'll keep this normal length. Oh yeah, still working on the cat enclosure. Yeah, the guy that was helping me is on quarantine now. And now I'm working with a guy that has Asperger's or ASD or mildly autistic, which he reminds me very much of my brother. Like, probably just a little more on the spectrum than my brother, but very similar. And talks my goddamn ear off for hours about nothing. Like, we've mind-fucked the shit out of this fucking... He's mind-fucked the shit out of this thing. It's just like... I just noticed similar things that, like, spectrum people like to fucking know everything, analyze everything, calculate everything. It's like, fuck, dude. Just slap it up there. I would have been done by now. It's a fucking cat cage. It's not like the fucking inspectors are gonna come in and be like, well, this is off by half an inch, so you need to fucking give me half an inch of your penis to make up for it. No. No one's gonna say anything. So I might have us, like, untake off the fence and lift it up a half inch. I'm like, bro, this cat is not gonna fucking scoot through a 1/4 inch gap. But I don't care, whatever. I'm just the helper. I was sort of like directing things, but now I'm letting Sir Twitch a lot do the shot calling. He started this project back in, like, October, allegedly. And then had a meltdown or freak out or something. I don't know. She's been sitting not done. And I walk in, and with the help of the other dude, we had it, like, 70% done. And now it's just screeched to a halt of... Yeah, because he left yesterday. He got butthurt when I told him my 4 hours were... I was like, well, I've worked 4 hours today, so peace. And he got all like... I don't know, just... timid. I don't know the right word, just... butthurt. Like I didn't want to work with him anymore. When I'm like, bro, I work for food that is non-existent, so... Yeah, and then yesterday it rained, so I didn't go out there till the minute it stopped raining. And he had already left and didn't say anything. It's just... these people... And the main lady left to the vet, so I was just kind of here by myself. I did some shit, but... didn't set any world records of... fucking... manual labor. Just debating about ghosting on Thursday, like just driving away. Probably will, but I don't know. Might say something. I already told one lady in there because she asked. If people would ask, I would tell them. Just these people don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck about anyone else. Thank God for smoothies. Even though they're really like green, throwing like fistfuls of kale and spirulina, just using what I have in there. Oatmeal, like packs of instant oatmeal, because it's organic and it's basically oat milk. If you mix that with water, and the sugar like masks all the herbs and shit, but I still enjoy it. Every smoothie is different and kicks ass. So, and I've been having hot chocolates in the morning. Almost chooched through this giant bag of organic cacao. Probably have like 4 more scoops left. And then I'll just probably move on to the Hershey's baking chocolate for hot cocos. Yeah, we'll see what I do tomorrow. I gotta get the vent tube on the diesel. It's kind of a silly design. I might just bypass it and get a filter. Just a tube with an air filter. Pop that on the vent. It's just so that when it sucks the diesel up, it needs to replace it with air so it doesn't create a vacuum. And if you just have an empty hole, then it would outgas diesel fumes like it is doing right now, but I can barely smell it, if at all. I spilled more diesel on the carpet, so I run the tube outside. But that can introduce like moisture and stuff, so that even doesn't seem like a great... Could just do like a lawnmower fuel filter clipped onto a little piece of hose. Probably will. Because you won't be able to smell it through that, probably. And it's farther away from my bed. I don't even care. Yeah, I gotta replace a headlight. I'm not gonna give you my whole list, but... feels good to downsize. Got rid of some, like, just excess. And, yeah, just streamline. Downsize and streamline. Oh, yeah, I put all my socks and underwear up there, which just, I'm doing things that I'm like, fuck, this is probably why I built it. Like, that is the most oddly sized bookshelf. I never knew what to put up there. It was always just like a catch-all, but not a good catch-all. But holy shit, socks and underwear. Perfect. Because they were like back here, just being annoying. So it's cool. I got my tool backpack on my magnet fishing. This is a magnet fishing line. You throw it in the river and it's got like a fucking 600-pound magnet. And like my tool thing's kind of heavy. It's got like drills and thrills and pills. But I just stick it to there. And it's sweet. Works. What's our batteries at? 12.3, that's disappointing. 12.5 is like good, so I have been running the lights all day. And I'm not getting any solar. I don't know. I'm just curious how it's going to do in the summer, because I used to be able to run my fridge and the sun would charge it, so we'll see. What else? I just heard Leo like bitch slap one of these gay cats. He's kind of sick of them too. He's just like, man, they're just so needy. I'll feed Leo and then toss the empty can outside and there'll be like 10 of them. I mean, they get fed. So, not being inconsiderate. But I'll leave the van open for 3 seconds and there's like 10 faces wanting to get in. Which is kind of why I did this, because some cat peed like... I have this green like pad where my e-bike battery sits so it doesn't get jostled around. But it wasn't sitting there, luckily. And yeah, there was piss on it. Cat piss. But it wasn't stinky cat piss, thank goodness. I honestly thought the roof was leaking. It was just like water. But yeah, maybe one of the cats came in. Or Leo did it because his litter box was kind of hadn't tended to it. That's another reason I wanted to move it, just so it's easier to clean and shit. Yeah, now pretty much I gotta decide if I want to get rid of one of my foam rollers. I don't know if you can see it, but I got a nice big one that's super firm and awesome. I don't want to get rid of it, but I have 2 other ones. But they're the shorter ones, which the big ones are just nice. You don't have to worry about falling off. I'll probably just keep it till I go to one of the gyms and then leave it at one of the gyms or something. Jiu-jitsu, not Planet Fatness. But I don't know. It's working out, even though it's not the best situation here. I guess I'm just recouping and recharging, even though it doesn't feel like it. Watch a little bit of Hulu. That was nice. Probably will even watch a little bit more tonight. I'm applying for a farm internship, like paid with free food and housing. They might not pay you if they give you housing. I don't know. I don't know the full scope of it, but I just gotta finish that up. Proofread my answers. I hate when the PDF doesn't have spell check. Because I spell words like so close, but I'll flip the I's and the E's or something so it looks right. Or they'll be like delicious. I'll miss one of the I's or something. I'm looking at a bag of chips. This is delicious. That's why I'm like, yeah, I would misspell that. go check out my other channel, The Hobo Grappler, at The Hobo Grappler on Instagram as well. And until then, you'll get rich.